This is Drop Tent Media Network.
Instagram and all that shit. So it was just like, get a girl's number. Like, that's literally the only way you could contact them, you know? So, get a girl's number through like school or something. Like
the school directory?
No, not that. Not that. Fucking weird.
We're dating.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome. We're dating.
I'm Alejandro.
I'm Rachel, and today we have Seth Ruddick.
Hi, hello. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Have you ever dated before?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
You're qualified for the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. We just don't allow virgins on this podcast. Actually, could we have a virgin on this podcast?
I thought we had.
Wait, have we?
I'm a virgin.
That could be true.
I'm a virgin.
Technically, you are a virgin.
Technically, I am. Yes.
Technically, he is.
Born again?
He's never had sex with a woman.
I've never. Yes, I've never.
Is that what virginal means? Is to have sex with a woman?
Well, that's the one that we're going with right now.
That's
okay.
That's the one
Penetrated a vagine. So
Okay.
yeah. Pure in God's eyes for sure.
Yeah.
That's that actually.
But I feel like you penetrated something.
Yeah, butthole a few times. Yeah.
It's definitely got to count in some tally.
Yeah, no, I mean, in the Catholic Church, actually, though, still nothing.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
So why are you going to hell then?
I think I'm going to hell because I mix my fibers.
Yeah.
You mix your fibers?
Yes, because
That
I
has
wear
been one of the
cotton
chapters.
polyester blends.
You polyester blends and eating a yogurt.
Cheeseburgers, that's shellfish. Yeah, I'm going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, hey, go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company.
Was that yours?
No,
Or is
that's Mark Twain.
Didn't like when he said it either.
Do you think he ever got in the booty hole?
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
Samuel Clemens, right? Oh no, is that the different
Samuel
one?
Clemens.
Samuel Clemens definitely did. Mark Twain didn't.
Okay, there we go.
That was
Actually, that's what it is.
alter ego.
Yeah. Samuel Clemens was gay. Mark Twain straight.
Straight man. Uses the N-word a bunch. Yeah. A wholesome fella, I guess.
Wait, hold on. But do you guys know the rumor that Abraham Lincoln was gay, right?
I heard somebody say something about it.
Yeah, somebody talked about his thighs in a letter.
And he
His
had like
thighs?
a
Yeah.
thighs. Ooh.
Yeah, because he's so tall, so he had
Big,
to,
long fella.
I could
powerful gams.
Ooh. And he also had like a very close relationship with
His mother?
No, well,
Domineering mother, absent father.
sounds gay to me.
Married to a fella named Todd or something? I don't know. I don't know history that well.
Wow. This is good. We should change the focus of this podcast.
To gay
Fucking
historical
gay.
figures.
Gay history.
We do know that Eleanor Roosevelt was munching box in the White House.
Yeah.
Ellen Roosevelt?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
She was the original Eleanor Roosevelt.
The original WAP. Yeah.
What as president? Oh my God.
All right. So today we're talking about risky business.
Risky business behavior,
Mhm.
things we've done that we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's so fancy.
Yeah. I guess like we're just going down the line. I think I'm gonna kick it off here. I once made out. Yeah, this isn't how this podcast is, by the way. This isn't just a round table of circles where we go, now you.
I did this last night drunkenly with all my roommates. I'm like, well, I gotta do dating bullshit tomorrow. Let's workshop something.
Yeah, what'd you guys come up with?
Nothing great. Nothing. We all got really sad stories. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
It's a nice bonding.
It was great.
Did you guys hug?
No, there was no touching. Fuck out of here. There's a lot of alcohol and white wine. There's white wine.
Okay.
That's pretty we're dating behavior. That's pretty.
All right.
Wait, what is the stupidest thing you've done for a girl?
Oh, stupidest thing I've done for a girl?
Yeah.
Did it have to work?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is embarrassing. So a move of mine, which is a horrible move. Horrible, never worked once. This is back, so probably before like Instagram and all that shit. So it was just like get a girl's number. Like that's literally the only way you could contact them, you know? Yeah. So get a girl's number through like school or something. Like
the school directory?
No, not that. Not that. Fucking weird. but like working on a project with something. Okay, got her number now.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's let this cook for a little bit. See if there's anything here. Never anything. And then out of sheer desperation, just shoot like some fucking flare off. Shoot off like, hey, what are you doing? Or I love you. Or
You
fucking,
would start with I love you?
Why not? Because
Wow.
chances are she don't remember that number. And that could be anybody.
That could be mom. That could be
Could be
grandma.
mom. Could be, yeah.
Could be
yeah.
Seth.
Could be Seth. Who knows?
That was a move?
I guess, dude.
But it never-
No, that's a cry for help.
Oh, cry for help? Hey, what can you do? Sometimes you fuck up. It
Well,
never,
I'll-
didn't bear any fruit.
Look,
Yeah.
I'll see you that, and I'll raise you my fruity ass. What
let's-
I've done with that.
I'll put it in
Here's
that
what's
context.
pathetic. What I've done. I can't believe I'm admitting to this, but I did not do it a lot because also did not work. I would just mash a bunch of buttons on my keyboard later at night, around midnight or so, just to see if the other person kind of wanted
like
to talk.
aim
I'm
or
like,
something?
oh, just like butt hit.
Oh,
I just
the
like butt
cat.
texted you. Whoops.
Yeah.
Anyway,
nice.
what's up?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
accidental. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I just butt.
That's all right. Yeah, that's way classier than my fucking.
No, yeah.
I love you.
I thought that you were gonna go through and have an actual move.
No move. No,
You were-
no.
Yeah,
Lack
no.
thereof.
There was no finesse.
Well, I grew up in a house of ladies, so it's all. So I had my older brother was gone by the time I was around. He was in like the military and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just my older sisters around, and mom was working, dad was working, so I just had them.
Okay.
I don't know. They're not helping me.
No?
Talk to women at
Why
all.
not?
Do your parents love each other?
Nah. Nah, they didn't for a while. Then the one died, and then the other one's like, "Oh, I loved him." It's like, did you? Did you? There's a lot of. Why am I still with this guy? There's a lot of that. You
So
know?
your sisters were not helping you out at all?
No, not at all.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up now that I'm thinking about it. What the
Well,
fuck?
I feel like they just didn't. They were just like, were you the youngest?
Youngest, yeah, I was the baby.
They
They
assumed
would
you
paint
got
my
it.
toenails and shit. They would
Okay.
like fucking do older sister like they wanted a gay brother
Oh.
so badly.
And then they got you. But then they
Oh,
got an
man.
emotionally, and then they got you.
Yeah,
No, they got an emotionally aware straight brother.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. That's not good at all for anybody.
I mean, the psychological warfare that you could do if you ever got in a relationship is
It gets dirty.
It's,
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
It's nice. So I like dating. I found I like to date stupid people.
Ooh.
Because it is nice to just manipulate a
Oh,
little
God.
bit.
Jesus.
Just do a
You
little fucking like to know that you can and then not do it is really it's not
Okay,
bad.
all right.
That's-
On
yeah.
that note.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, come on, manipulator.
Yeah, I
What
was
are you
like,
talking
Rachel's
about?
never engaged in any
I-
form
no.
of manipulation.
But that's what you get when you're raised by ladies.
Oh,
What
yeah,
kind of
you know,
horse shit or do you think is acceptable?
Oh, I was definitely I was I'm like, oh, my love language is acts of service.
Okay.
But it would just be to get people to do
To do
shit
things
for me.
for you?
I'm a
Yeah.
big if you do things
Yeah.
for me, I will probably eventually fall in love with you.
Oh.
If you do things
I do
for
enough
me,
good things.
I will probably because I had an ex who would pick me up all the time, drop me off all the time, like no matter what. It's like my feet never touched the ground. That was, and I stayed with him probably for 80% that
See,
reason.
my manipulation shit would be like just get her to stay away from me so I can play video games. You know? That would be like a.
All you had to do was fart. Why did you do
No,
that?
that's not true. No, I could. She could stick it out,
She
man.
really liked you.
Yeah,
Huh?
she did.
That's what happens when
Yeah.
people like you.
Yeah.
You just go get away from. What's the fucking
Yeah, why
wrong
the
with
fuck are
you?
you here again? Yeah, you still.
Wait,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, you're manipulative.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Mr. Back and Forth with his weed dealer.
Oh, okay. Okay, but okay. No, not me. I'm a total innocent and have been in
No,
all of my
you're-
dealings.
You know what? I would say that you're not manipulative, but I would say you are possibly passive aggressive.
Okay, you fucking bitch.
I'm getting aggressive right now with you.
Wait, hold on. Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
I mean, well, yes and no.
Okay.
Because it is hard for me to articulate my disagreements with people, and sometimes I do opt to just be like, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I just don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
And that is passive aggressive.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes I just don't want to I don't want to get into it. I'm like, let me just get to a place where I can stand to look at you again. And then we'll be good.
But usually, in my experience anyways, because I get like that too, I'll just keep kicking it down the road and forgetting and then being like happy and like, oh, things are better. But I still never gotten rid of whatever the problem is. So that shit just builds and then there's a big outburst.
There's that you're a volcano too.
Yeah.
I volcano, and that's my biggest. That's my biggest thing that I have to work on as a person.
Me and one ex, we would like try to have talks like before it would get bad. But I'm like, when you preface these talks like that, it feels negative. Yeah, you know, like
what's my biggest risk is trying to have healthy anger because it never works out for me.
Yeah.
I have unhealthy anger. Okay. Yeah.
Unhealthy anger.
I'm trying.
Sure.
I went to therapy to for one thing. Now I'm gonna go to therapy for another.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. My master manipulation. I don't think it's ever a risk. It's a very calculated risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get one person once. When I was in college, it was probably at its peak because I had just started smoking weed. I would get somebody to drive me around and like I would like make us mix CDs. I would always keep the mix CDs, but I would make mix CDs so that we could listen to it. I'd be like, I'll bring the CD, you bring the weed. And it's like,
oh, what a horrible transaction for that guy.
Wow.
The same shit music you gave me last time. Put it in a different order. Oh, no.
And then one night, he was like finally going to do it. He made a move on me. We were in the car and he's sitting like this. And then he does this. He goes in to kiss me, and I literally went, no. I hit him with the no.
Never been chastised like that.
You've never, I don't think you would like
I've had those. And I'm like, well, read that wrong. Okay. Sorry, Ma.
I don't think you'd ever let it get to that point. But you've had a dodge?
Yeah. When was it? I think it was recent enough that I drank and just kind of like
you were just like, all right, I'm gonna ignore that.
Got rid of you. Yeah.
Have you ever had a dodge?
Not a dodge. I did do a sort of a circling maneuver.
What? Are you a dog? You gonna lay down? You're circling.
We're like flirting in a circle, and I think like this guy kind of intended it to be like more flirtatious and not so much like, all right, we're gonna make out. And I was more like, all right, I'm done flirting and it's time to make out. So there's sort of the semicircle where we were just trying to find our footing, and I realized that it was this is not happening. And then the circle stopped. I didn't chase him around. I think it was there was a coffee table in the middle. At first it was a very sexy sort of a circle.
Okay.
And then it became less sexy as time went on. Now I'm just chasing you around this coffee table.
I'm gonna get you. Oh no.
Oh God. I was Heisman'd once. I think that's the only time I've ever been swerved, and it was a Heisman. It was the worst.
Oh
yeah.
That's not bad.
That's the fucking talk.
I'd love to do that to a fucking get the fuck out of here. I was with my boys.
Oh my God. I was in high school. I was in a playwriting class, and the assignment was to write the most despicable character you can think of. And there was a boy I thought was cute. And so my genius, and I did not like his dad. So my genius idea was, yo, can I interview about your dad? I have this assignment where I have to talk about the most despicable, or write the most despicable character in the world. And he literally goes, okay. And so I'm like, what's it like to have a dad that's a bad person?
Oh my God, Rachel.
That's mean. But you liked him. So you thought this was your like in?
You're like, this is like gangbusters.
Yeah. I hate my dad, so clearly everybody hates their dad, right?
I was just like, you clearly are ready to like. This is clearly a thing that you've been aching to talk about, and so I
love my father.
I think you really did, because at the end I was like, all right, I'm gonna head out. My mom's here. And then I went in to kiss him, and he went, no. And he
Oh.
face palmed me. Yeah, I deserved it
Oh, wow.
wholeheartedly.
Man,
Because
that guy. Let's get that guy on the line. That's fucking.
he's married now.
for him.
Yeah,
I bet he is.
married a lovely lady, joined the military.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stern man.
Let me tell you something that was humiliating for me in the opposite direction.
Oh.
Where it was like one of the first times I ever played Spin the Bottle
Oh,
when I was like 12 or
Okay.
13.
I've never done that. That was always movie shit.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't. I hate it.
I still.
Yeah, it is. It's tremendously corny. But so I was
Sure.
like in the 8th grade
Okay.
with some girlfriends and some guys and my childhood bully, which like I wish
Can't
I
wait to kiss this
should've-
guy.
I should have seen this coming. Like I was like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
So we're playing Spin the Bottle, and I spin the bottle, and it lands on my bully. But I was just like, not quick enough to remember to be homophobic. So I just went it, like I was just like, all right, we can kiss now, and it was like a full room recoil on that one. And it was like, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
what
no.
you're gonna what? You are gay. Like that was.
Oh,
and
it wasn't
yeah.
even funny. Oh, damn.
No.
Damn. I thought, dude, my friends
No.
would have laughed at it. Fucking kissing him.
Oh my
No,
god.
it was mortifying.
That's-
I would be
That-
mortified. Damn, that sucks that they did that to you.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
Every game of Spin the Bottle or Truth or Dare that I played in school, because I went to
Numerous. Yeah. How many digits you got? Jesus.
actually, no, I only ever played it once.
Uh-huh.
And it was just a group. It's like I went to art school. I went to arts high school, so it's just an excuse for everyone to make out with each other.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is at that point we should just play Spin the Bottle. But
Sure.
oh man, I'm so sorry. Did your bully ever end up being one of the people that secretly experimented after in
no,
college?
but
or-
his hair finally did fall out.
Hey.
Are you
couple
guys
years
friends
ago.
on
So that
Facebook?
curse worked.
No, I went to a reunion.
Oh, does he look ugly? Is he ugly now?
Yeah, he's like a.
I don't like how you went from hair falling out to immediately he's ugly.
Yeah, Rachel.
What
Thank you.
the fuck?
Hello.
No, I'm just saying.
Be kind to your co-host. Jesus.
No, you're hot. You can make it work.
Yeah. The exception to the rule.
Anyway, no, he looks fine. He looks like a regular dad.
Just a regular
well,
dad.
I'm
Is he
glad-
like nice now?
He's a lawyer. I think he's still a piece of shit.
Mhm.
But wait, so what I was curious to know is that Seth, if you had we come from like art school backgrounds,
Okay, yeah.
and a lot of like creative kids looking for an excuse to be slutty.
Gotcha.
What was your college experience very
College
that or something?
experience. What are
Or did you
talking-
ever have like a slutty circle of
No.
like, musical theater kids?
Nah, there was no man. I mean, I did sports and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to college for a little bit, played lacrosse there for a little bit, but never like, no like slutty nothing.
Where was your kind of hoe era? When did that?
My hoe era? I mean, I'm not a lady. I don't have that. Like I
Fucking hoe
I
era.
fucking don't have that. No, I guess.
Is it because you can't or because you won't?
We'll say both.
Okay.
We'll say a bit of both. Yeah. No, I'm a relationship guy. I like being in
Oh,
a
you're
relationship.
dater.
Yeah.
We've encountered your kind before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had your kind on the
Yeah.
podcast. We get a little lost in the sauce
Okay,
for
so
a second.
you're a serial monogamist.
Yeah, and I found out with the talks last night. I found out that I'm shitty. I'm very shitty. So I'm only banged 3 people in my life, but 2 of them,
In your life?
2 of them I dated for 4 years.
Oh,
So I mean, this is
Rachel.
a
fix your
long
face.
time. Yeah. What do I care? Yeah.
I'm astounded that people like you still exist.
Yeah.
Wow.
4
I'm-
years.
Yeah.
Oh.
4 years with each of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was,
So you were making love.
I guess. I was ruining their reproductive years, is what I was doing. Looking back at it, I wasted a lot of their time. You know?
Wow, honestly, to have a serial monogamist who
Yeah.
doesn't suck his own dick for being
Yeah.
a serial monogamist, I kind of find this a refreshing take. You're just like, I ruined people's lives.
Yeah, it's
in
done.
short increments.
Yeah.
I think you're being
Yeah.
too hard on yourself.
Those are both longer than my longest relationship.
Yes.
That's what I was
Serious.
finding out. Everybody's like, a year or 2. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
know
that's
that.
almost a full decade, and you're not 30 yet, right?
No, 29.
Woo!
Wow.
30
Yeah.
30 next year.
Very
June
responsible
22nd.
20s.
June 22nd. Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hooked up with a coworker in between the two, and
You
I'm
like
like,
it?
ah, yeah,
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Oh.
You
You
didn't
know,
like the hookup
it was
thing?
fine.
It was like a
You
fling.
know? Yeah, I guess drug fueled, if you could
Oh.
call it that.
Which
Fling.
drugs?
Yeah, which one?
Molly.
Oh,
That's the
Yeah,
one.
okay.
That's the one.
Wow.
You know, of all the times I've done Molly, that was the one thing I didn't do. I've never had
I didn't
sex.
come. I can tell you that.
That-
It was fucking. It was rude.
Can you come on?
Wait,
What? We
No,
might
I've
need
never come on.
Yeah, right. Okay.
No,
She was giving me a bunch of shit. I'm like, why are you fucking?
Wait, so
It's been hours and
I'm-
we're still doing this.
So I'm
Like,
guessing this was not like a work event.
No. She, I think she got fired for abusing the clock or something, the time
Oh.
clock, something with her hours or some bullshit. I took her job
Ooh.
as pet department manager, and then I hit her up. I'm like, hey, I got a bunch of drugs. You want to do them and fuck? And she's like, sure. And
Oh.
then we did that.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
How? Okay. And then what happened after? Did she just ghost you, or did you guys?
I didn't talk to her anymore. I'm like, I got what
Wow.
I needed.
So
You know,
you don't want to. Oh,
Yeah.
this is. If
I wanted to
anything,
see what the fucking
What
the
the-
no connection was.
the hubbub was
Oh, okay.
about.
That was,
And I'm like,
huh,
you know,
okay.
The hubbub was for you. You're like, no, I'd rather like the person.
yeah, I would like the,
That's sweet.
yeah.
This is the
Right?
thing. I like the person and I just, I also end up. I turns out I like a lot of people.
Mm.
I've liked a decent amount of people.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yes, I've had more than 3.
Well,
Just a couple more than 3.
I-
And that's not, let's not.
yeah, we don't need to get into the
We
numbers.
don't need a
We don't
why
need to get into the- I
We
barely
even said a
passed
number.
algebra. 3. Wow. See,
Yeah.
see, the serial monogamous thing doesn't throw me as much as 3 people. What? And then high school girlfriend or
Right out of high school.
okay,
Bro, what's that bring you to 22? Probably something like that, 20-ish, 20 something. And then nothing for like a year or two. And then I banged Niana.
Yeah.
And then another couple years.
Dropping
of
names.
nothing. Fuck her.
she's not gonna find this.
She's not gonna care.
And then another 4-year relationship.
And then another 4-year, and that was right before I got to Jersey.
Producer and friend Neil Wood here. Brief commercial break.
Hi, I'm International Man of Mystery Dan DePriel, and I'm one of the weekday comics. My friend Dave and I get paid to do comedy, believe it or not. But we're not allowed to tell all the jokes we want to tell. That's why we started this podcast. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m., where we're going to talk about the news of the day and tell a couple of jokes that we just don't feel comfortable telling on stage. Hey, we don't have careers, so who gives a weekday comics? Our podcast, where we give you the big bags of trash we were born to be and aren't allowed on the shows they pay us to do.
And then I got to Philly last year, and
So wait,
nothing.
so knowing what you know now, having done what you did in your 20s, what do you like? How would you want your 30s to go as far as dating? Would you want to have a hoe phase and and just
not
get
really.
a lot of
I
bodies and
think that you should.
or the
I
next
do.
person-
Hey, great.
yeah.
I
but,
kind of want you to.
It'd be nice.
Am I
Which will
wrong?
Sure.
creep you out.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, sure.
I'm gonna introduce you to
But-
a couple friends.
I got standards, you know. Dude.
I got stand.
I date the hot ladies.
All right, there you go.
I
I
like.
need to see your exes.
I'll show them to you.
I want to.
Right.
I
So
want to.
you would want to like
They're all
get into
nude
another
pictures, so I don't wanna show
another.
you now. I mean, I'll show them to you.
I don't need to see a naked lady.
Well, that's all I have of them.
Oh my god.
So you would want to get back into the monogamy game, maybe
Be
find
fine with that, yeah.
a wife.
a wife.
Maybe. Sure.
I
You know?
could see you. I could see you hooking up with someone and then getting into a situationship.
Ooh, will they? Won't they?
Easy.
Will
On
they?
and
Won't
off.
they?
Oh
Sure.
yeah, it'll destroy you.
Yeah, probably.
But I think I
yeah,
could see you
yeah,
doing
that's
it.
not good for me.
No, situationship.
Yeah, no.
Would you ever? How would you respond if somebody used you for your body?
It'd be all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's kind of nice. Yeah, like once or twice, but there's definitely a mental thing that happens, and I'm like, I don't like. I need.
Would you be like, if I'm your idea of perfection, then No, that's mean. I'm so
Wow, Rachel.
It wasn't until you said, "Is that mean?" And I'm like, "Well, shit, should it be?" Fuck.
I'm gonna look into this.
I mean,
I'm gonna date somebody for 4 years. I think.
yeah.
It's
I'll
like
just
I
do
mean,
that.
you really hate him by the end of it, though. So it's kind of nice.
I mean, it's 2.5. Both of I had 2 boyfriends in Philadelphia, and they both last for 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I rocked a single 3-year. That's my longest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, how did you find it?
How did I find it?
Yeah.
Well,
You guys were open, weren't you?
neither of those were open. Those were both like going pre 2010. So it's been a long time.
Okay.
I've only dated open since that because like I cheated on both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I felt pretty shitty about that.
Talk about a risk.
Yeah.
The fucking emotional risk.
Yeah,
of-
I told Rachel the first time I ever cheated on somebody, I threw up that night. I
Mm.
vomited, but then never again after.
Yeah, it's like committing your first murder. You really feel it, and then after that, you're just chasing it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
my-
I've never cheated on somebody.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty.
I've been cheated on by both of those awful girlfriends.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
but wait. How long did you continue to go out with them after they cheated on you?
So the one it was over with, and then like it was like a kind of a distance thing at that point. She
Okay.
went to school and shit. And then she went to New York, stayed with her ex-boyfriend for a weekend. I'm like, I don't like that.
I know.
Like, I really don't think you should do that. And she's like, well, you can't tell me what to do. I'm like, I guess you're right.
Oh,
And then she
wow.
texts me. She's like, yeah, by the way, I fucked Paul. I'm like, of course you fucked Paul.
In a text?
Yeah, horrible, right?
Damn.
That's
By the
terrible.
way, I fucked Paul.
That's so fucking iconic.
Piece of shit.
What an episode title.
There you
By the
go.
way,
By the
PT
way,
Dubs,
fuck
I fucked Paul.
Yeah,
What the?
rancid. Then
What
the
the-
other one.
But you weren't broke. But you were not broken up when she
we
sent you
were.
that
It
text?
was pretty much. Oh no, we weren't broken up, but like there was a lot of fighting and stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
There was a time. So she lived in Binghamton. I drove to Binghamton from Cortland. It was like 50 minutes. Got done with work or whatever. I would go up for the weekend, stay with her, go back home. I got there. The second I got there, she's just bitching at me about something that's like out of my control, like something about the house. She's bitching about stuff. So I just turned around and left. I just drove back to Cortland.
Wow.
And she called. She's like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, "Home." I'm like, "I'm not. I didn't drive an hour to deal with this." I'm like,
I didn't drive an hour to get yelled at.
Yeah, what the fuck did I do? Yeah.
Wow.
So that was when I'm like, I think this is over.
I do
This
think,
is
okay.
probably over.
You know
yeah.
what? I'm gonna go out there
Damn.
on a limb and say I think you need a hoe face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel is about it.
Yeah.
Well, because okay, listen, you've described 2 relationships.
Mhm.
that
Oh, I didn't even-
last- Oh
yeah.
God.
So, no.
That's still the.
So
that's
the
still
other
the-
one, so
okay.
that was the good one. And then the evil cheating one. We were about to go to like a music festival for the weekend. So weekends with me. Go to a music festival in Ohio. We're gonna get up early and fucking drive out for it.
All right.
And she's behind me, cuddled up behind me, and she's like, "Hey, just wanted to get something off my chest before we go. I bang, you know that girl that we work with that you really hate? Yeah, I banged her like a couple months ago.
Oh.
That day when you went to this place and I said I went there, I actually did that." And I'm like,
Oh.
"What?"
Holy shit.
And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't want it to be weird this weekend." You couldn't have made it any worse. Oh my God. And then that one I dated for another 2 years after.
Was it different because she had cheated with a woman?
No, it was, I think, worse
God.
because she knew I didn't like that person, and it was like a malicious. She did it
Wow.
with evil in her heart.
Did she have to atone for it? Like, did she apologize?
She pretended she cared about it, you know. But it would inevitably there'd be some trust issue or something, and she's like, "How come you don't trust me?" I'm like, "Because you've proven that you can't be trusted." And she's like, "You can move on now past that." I'm like, "I really can't though." As it turns out, I've been trying, but then like every like little conversation is like, "Well, now are you lying about this? Are you lying about that?"
See, you violate that trust.
Yeah,
You violate
it
it.
hurts.
Everything else.
Yeah,
Can I give you a
crumbles.
little, can I give you a little advice?
Go ahead. Have a hoe face.
Have a hoe face. Fuck around. Yeah, do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for your mental
Sure.
health.
I'm fine.
Do it for you are not.
Fine. I think I got fleas. Did I tell you guys? Those look like flea bites.
You
I'm
are
doing
falling
great.
apart.
I'm doing great.
You
Everybody.
need to fuck around. It'll kill the fleas.
It'll kill the fleas. I
It'll
gotta,
kill the fleas. It'll yeah. This is the thing. Oh gosh, when I got out of my last relationship,
mhm.
I did make the mistake of fucking around, of immediately getting into a situationship
Sure.
with a very nice person who is very, very lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like, it was very lucky. I think it was the healthiest thing that I did was I actually was just like, at a certain point, I was like, hey, I can tell you have a lot of feelings for me.
Mhm.
I do not have those feelings for you. I'm not ready to commit to anything. And I just want to stop this before it gets bad. And it was probably the healthiest thing that I've done. And it was like, I was like, oh, growth. But then I fucked around.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it was no longer fun.
Mm.
But for the first like 3 months, a lot of fun.
Sure.
I think you need to see if the old Seth Ruddick charm still works, and I think you need to try and hook up with a hot chick.
Yeah. Sure. I guess. I don't see a lot of them.
You don't
You
feel,
know?
you know, Philadelphia is actually voted the ugliest city in
There's
America.
some ugly dogs, but it gives me confidence. That I'm like, oh, okay, the prettiest one in here is like we could go halves on a hoagie or something. Like, there's a lot of rough ladies that maybe I don't know,
Really has
but
the charm.
it's always I start talking to somebody and then
You're just like, you're really boring.
I don't like you. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, man.
You just have your standards for
I want to have fun
For
with somebody
banter.
I'm with, you know? And if I can't have a good conversation with you, how do I expect anything else to be fun?
Sure.
So wait, let me ask you this. So the two
Yeah.
long relationships,
Yeah.
did you guys start by having a lot of fun together?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We worked together.
Oh, hot.
And I I was the one's boss. That was all right. She hated that.
No kidding.
Yeah, she really didn't like that. Like, you could just not be a bitch, but I mean, can you sleep a little bit? Like, the floor's dirty.
So you wait, but you worked together for the entirety of that for your relationship?
Yeah, no, yes and no. Like we worked at the one job we were together, and then we both got a job working at a jail. She worked with the girls, I worked with the boys.
Oh,
So we worked at the same place, but not together ever.
I see.
Only a couple times she got to run program in my spot. It was kind of nice, but I had like sex offenders and shit, and she had real big titties, so they tried to not bring her around.
yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. It was for safety all
That's
around.
good.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
So
but it was
that was
nice.
fun.
It's nice, yeah, sharing interests in that kind of shit. But
Yeah, and then the other chick, what you worked together both times?
yeah. Where did we work? Oh, Doug's Fish Fry. We worked together at Doug's Fish Fry, but we went to high school together. She was an upperclassman, and I remember liking her in high school, but not ever having a reason to talk to her.
Yeah.
And then she was putting in an application, and I knew the dude. I'm like, hey, you should hire her.
Oh,
And they're like, oh, okay. And then we hit it off, and yeah.
Oh,
that was
holy
nice.
shit.
okay.
That was like 3 years we worked together, something like that.
So you have had fun with these women.
Yeah. That's why it sucks when I meet one and I'm like, oh, you're not cool. I thought you were cool.
This is like a general just
Yeah.
damn.
It usually goes, they're pretty, and then they got nothing. I'm like, can I look past that? I'm like, no, I can't look past that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the most you've ignored for dick?
For some dick.
I'll ignore anything.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, but I haven't been in a situation like that where I've had to ignore things for dick.
I'll say
Yeah,
it.
I
I've
mean,
what? You mean
you know,
what?
I've been sleeping with my weed dealer for 14 years.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've ignored everything. I just feel like I focused on what was important, which is the weed.
Which
and
is
the dick.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
the weed
not
and the
bad.
dick. Yeah. I had a crush on a weed dealer once, and I was friends with someone in college who was very charming and charismatic and like just beyond. And everybody always had a crush on her. So if I ever wanted to get in with someone, I couldn't introduce them to her until they were
She
like,
would outshine you.
yeah, until they
Yeah,
were already
okay.
invested, until they were invested with me. And it wasn't even like a thing where it's like, I literally never say a bad word about her. She was one of the fucking coolest people in the world. But I was like, if I want this dude to like me, I gotta at least work on this for a solid month and a half before I bring him around.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. She was this tiny Italian chick from New Jersey
Mhm.
who longboarded and was like an animator.
Oh wow.
And she
cool
had the
lady.
right balance of femininity and frattiness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was really cool.
Sounds like a cool chick. Yeah.
Yeah. Even hey, she's taken and lives in LA. So
What can you do?
Oh,
yeah,
that hurts me for some reason.
you're just like, who is she actually? Yeah, maybe I'm ready to lose my virginity.
It could happen.
As a callback.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? I have ignored some stupid. I've ignored some stupid before.
Yeah. Oh, I dated the one girl was really stupid, and then the other girl was really smart. Like she's going to school for like languages and shit. She spoke like 5-6 different languages.
Oh,
She
that's
was
cool.
incredibly smart. But I'm like, why are you? That one I didn't like being with her because I'm like, I feel like I'm bringing you down. Like you have places you're going, and I want to tell jokes. Like that.
But you're good at it at least. Like it would be really
Not
cute.
when she was with me. No, I just started. So yeah.
Honestly, she deserves a medal for sticking with you, but during the early days.
Shit.
Anybody who's seen me do the worst, the biggest fucking cringe though I ever had with somebody early on in my comedy. I was at Medusa Lounge. I was at a mic bombing hard. And this guy that I'd gone on a couple dates with showed up and he had flowers and he was laughing very hard on purpose.
Yikes.
As like a support laugh.
Yeah.
That was somebody that I liked that the second he did that, the ick settled in. So the ick was a virus.
No good.
And I was like, I can never see you again.
Yeah. I think the ick with my last ex was when my dad died. She dumped me like a week later. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure watching your man cry in the kitchen for like, I'm never gonna. My dad cooked with it, like little bullshitty things like that.
That's so mean.
Yeah. She sucked.
That sucks.
She sucked.
Also, Candy, my ex did cry actually a decent amount, and I did once. Once I was very not cool about it, but once out of like, God, like a fucking lot.
Yeah.
He was a crier.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And sometimes I understood, and sometimes I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But one time I was a little drunk, and he started to cry, and I just went, Jesus Christ.
Ha!
Rachel!
That's hilarious.
That
should be the response.
Again
when a
with
man
the
starts to cry.
waterworks over here.
I can't do it to a lady, but I wanna. Anytime a fight starts getting to the point of tears, it's like, yeah, is that what you're doing? Bringing the tears down, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
You can't. Have you ever not been under? No, I can't see you ever being mean about somebody crying.
No. I've just not been in that situation.
You've
That's
never
just not happened.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
You've never had a fight escalate to that point where it's like just pure emotional bliss, and you're fucking.
If it ever got to that, it was me actually being manipulative. That was my one manipulative move. When I would try to make myself cry, but I was so bad at it. Like true crocodile tears.
That's
like
so
it was
funny.
like, and
Wow.
I'm trying to I'm whimpering.
You're like,
And I'm like, it's just you make me feel like I was born wrong or something.
Oh, that's so funny.
No tears are
Nothing,
happening.
yeah.
wow, Alejandro.
Well, also something that did not work for me.
Yeah.
I had to leave that behind.
Yeah, gals get away with fucking crying though. There's
Yeah, you can
definitely
really
been
make yourself
chicks
cry.
that,
Yeah,
that
you
just
You can't argue with that.
Yeah,
start
there are
crying.
moments.
It's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Nah, bitch. I know this is a fucking. I know this is a ploy.
Retreat.
There are moments where I have
Retreat.
definitely. I knew that I could cry, and I pushed it to tears.
Yeah, sure.
There
To
have been
win it, right? For it to be over. Which one?
A little. I depend. A little A, a little B.
Yeah,
Depends on the
yeah,
fight.
sure.
Depends on the fight.
Yeah.
I think, and I have, and this is the thing though, the difference between me fighting and you can tell it's like there's effort behind it, and me crying and there's effort behind it versus me crying and it's like genuine.
It's just a real one.
It's just like
Oh yeah, it hits you like a wave.
the shock valve.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a really bad one to know that you've done that to somebody when you hear that silence. And then, oh no, I'm sorry, baby. I thought we were playing
Oh god, 'Cause it's always when you just go too far.
too
with
far
the joke.
with the joke. Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God, for me, I'm a oh my god like wave hitter. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Oh.
it's not cool. Don't worry about it. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
And I always try, like, for me, like, the real tears are when I try to make it seem like it's chill.
Sure.
Like, don't worry
Oh,
about it. No, we're good. No, look, like,
I'm
I clearly
I'm
just, like,
fine.
I think I just needed Like it's not just you.
I had to
my
get him
God.
out. Oh, no good.
Yeah, but like when it's like pushed, I'm just like
like
fucking Sinead O'Connor and nothing compares to it. That's like
Ooh, art.
that's yeah.
Have you ever kept somebody up fighting when they're trying to go to bed?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you
the terrorist
bitch.
move.
Yeah, it is a terrorist move.
No, this is the thing. Yes and no.
Yeah.
I had the worst fight I ever had with my college boyfriend. He came home shit-faced drunk.
Mm-hmm.
We get in a fight because he calls my roommate hot. And it's
Was
the
she
one.
hot?
It was the one that I was just talking about. I was like,
Okay, yeah. So there's something there.
already
Yeah.
have like an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
So like I get pissed at him. I'm just like, sleep on the fucking couch.
Mm.
He goes to sleep on the couch, pisses on it.
Oh no.
Nice.
Then I'm like, fine, you can sleep in bed with me. Gets in bed with me. Pisses in it.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
He's
and
out
that's-
of his element at
Yeah,
that point.
but
He's
that-
really.
Yeah, that's when I was like, no, you don't get sleep, motherfucker.
Oh,
No, and that's when we fought. Like, and he was like, "Fuck, what the? Why are you yelling at
That's
me?"
the
And
worst.
I was like, "Cause there's nowhere to
Incoherent
sleep
too.
anymore.
Just fucking.
Because there's nowhere to sleep anymore. So I guess we have to fight. We have to fight until the bed
Until
dries."
this is dry. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
my God. That was my mom's move. Was to
Oh.
fight. We would hear her and dad just going. She would fucking keep that man up. And I'm like, he just got home from working overnights at the jail. It's like
Damn.
8 a.m. and she's not letting him go to sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. But my dad sucked. Like
Was
he
it
did. He did. He would like his move. He would pay a bill the day it was due, but he would send like the check out.
Yeah.
And every time lights are getting shut off, fucking, we got to burn candles and stuff. And
That's yeah. So you
it's like he had the money. You know, that's why mom is like, "What? You're a fuck up. Like, pay it a week in advance."
did your mom ever do the fun thing where she was just like, "We're gonna pretend that we live in the 1700s"?
Oh, yeah, we've definitely had that when we were younger, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Burning a lot of candles, spaghetti noodling too. We didn't have enough matches to go around to light them all. We had to burn a fucking spaghetti noodle.
I know.
Yeah,
my
man.
God.
Yeah. No, we were
Wow.
broke. We were broke as fuck growing up.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Broke as fuck.
built character, clearly.
I guess,
You're
man.
funny as hell.
It did something.
Yeah, it did. It also probably broke something deep inside
Yeah.
you.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
This is supposed to be about risk taking.
Whatever.
Well, we took some risks.
We took some risks.
Emotional risks.
Yeah, seriously.
Mom once, okay, we'll end on that. Mom once, they were fighting and she just got out of the car and just walked off.
Oh shit.
And Dad's like, I'm crying. I'm like, Mom, where are you going?
I love that move.
And Dad's like, she'll be back.
I'm not gonna lie. For as
As a woman, yeah, it's probably a fucking very empowering move. To
I
do.
get it. I fucking get it.
Pull over.
I'm fucking walking.
And she starts walking. I'm like, damn,
so
bitch. And then I think Dad took us to Applebee's or something.
Just fuck you. We're going to Applebee's.
Because
move.
you're here, your family. Or no, well, whatever. That's an Olive Garden. We didn't have an Olive
You
Garden.
needed that to be true at the time.
We sure did.
Somewhere had to be family.
We needed family.
Wow.
Oh, fuck me.
Are we out of time?
Okay.
42? Are we good now? Yeah.
I feel like
Well, we should. Well, yeah. We technically go to 45.
Okay.
Do you have something to leave us on?
I have
Yeah, you do. You guys.
I do.
ahead.
Here's a risky story.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about why it's risky at the end.
Okay.
So I was visiting my folks in Chile about 6 or 7 years ago, and my cousin took me to a drag show in Viña del Mar. And unbeknownst to me, she told the organizers that she had an American with her, a gringo.
Ooh.
And so about halfway through this drag show, one of the drag queens is on stage and is like, "Well, I hear that we have a gringo in the audience. Where's the gringo?" And my cousin raises my hand for me.
Oh no.
The drag queen brings me up on stage and is like talking to me about dudes. I don't know why, but like I told the drag queen that I was gay. I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Why would you? Yeah.
So she's clowning on me
Blood in
because
the
I don't have
water.
a boyfriend because I'm single.
Oh,
She's
my
clowning
God.
on me. I've never come out. I've barely come out to my family, and there's like 300 Chileans that are like,
Oh, shit.
know my business.
Oh my god.
So she's clowning on me for being single. She puts a wig on me. Everybody has a laugh. She finds out that I do stand-up comedy, so she asked me to like tell a joke. So I try to translate a joke into Spanish. It bombs, but it bombs so bad that everybody thinks it's funny that it bombed.
Funny.
Oh, Alejandro.
It was so humiliating. And then so we're finished. We're wrapping up the exchange, and she's like, "All right, Gringo, give me a kiss." And I was like, "No." She's like, "No, come on, Gringo, give me a little kiss. Just give me a little kiss." And I was like, "No, thank you."
Yeah.
She's like, "Come on, Gringo, give me a kiss." And then she gets the audience to be like, "Give him a kiss, give him a kiss." Goes on, and she's like, "Give him a kiss, give him a kiss." So I'm like, "All right, fine." And so the drag queen takes my entire mouth into her mouth.
Oh shit! Like a sucker fish.
Yeah, like a sucker fish. Like
The old
totally
Blackosamus kiss.
puts her whole mouth around my mouth and pulls it like out.
What the fuck?
Bites it a little
Is that
bit.
a gay thing?
No, it's sure not. And then she does that, and then she's like, "All right, well, you better go to the pharmacy because you don't know what I got."
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah, I know. I guess
That's
it's
so
pretty horrible.
mean.
I know. But I tried to tell a story like it was something funny that happened to me. My friends, I put it on Facebook. My friends were like, "You were assaulted.
You were really assaulted." Yeah.
You were a victim of assault.
Oh,
You
my
shouldn't joke about this." So like, I was doubly humiliated because I end up like deleted that. And I was like,
There are certain like I had a joke go on recently that I was like, ha ha, it's so funny. I Venmo requested a dude for a blowjob I gave him 7 years ago, and he paid me. And everyone was like, "That's not funny."
That's prostitution. That's retroactive prostitution.
That's
Really lame prostitution.
yes, that's mortifying.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I think nothing is worse than having an experience and going, well, at least I'm going to get a joke out of this, and then having the joke
just
bomb.
Nope. That's
That's not
why
a
are you
joke.
talking about that?
Yeah. So, so we're dating now.
Hey, hooray!
You have a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
Yay! So sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
oh,
where can we
wanted.
find you when we need to yell at you on?
At Seth Ruddick on fucking Instagram. When's this coming out, by the way? Anytime soon?
probably within in the month.
Keep it evergreen. Well, yeah. Okay. You can see me wherever.
And you're recording an album.
That's why I said, hey, who gives a shit about when this is coming out? Yeah. This week I'm recording it.
Oh, yeah. You're
So
recording
you
That's how we
can
release it.
buy my album
Yeah.
whenever I decide to send that out.
Do you know what it's gonna be called?
It's going to be called A Little Drunk. It's a picture of me as a baby with a little Rolling Rock.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, it's a
All
cute little
right.
picture.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. So much fun.
You know what is an amazing idea, Rachel?
What's an amazing idea?
Liking and subscribing
Oh my God, you're very, very right.
to us.
To us at we.r.datingpod on Instagram, and you can find us under that on YouTube as well.
That's right. That's we.r.datingpod, and that's the letter R.
Yeah, that was my bad.
You'll figure it out.
Hey, how you doing? This is Neil Wood, one of the co-owners of Drop 10 Media Network and who helps run Biggest Little Comedy. You can check out all the other stuff we do at drop10.com. We've got podcasts, live comedy shows, and so much more. Go over there, support your favorite podcasts, follow them, subscribe. We appreciate it, and we're 100% DIY. Just a bunch of creatives trying to make it in this, and give us some feedback. We always enjoy a little feedback. Thanks.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.